Welcome to Lesson 2, Basic Meter. This lesson will be split into two parts. Our learning target for the whole lesson is define and analyze simple meter and compound meter. But in part 1, we are going to talk about simple beats and compound beats. Some key terms to watch out for in this video are meter, beat type, simple beat, and compound beat. Let's start with some oral skills practice to get your ears ready. Listen to the metronome and tap your foot or hand along with it to establish the beat. Now that you've got a feel for the beat, listen to each rhythm and echo it by tapping your hand or speaking the syllables. Example 1.
T T T T ta ta.
Example 2.
T T T T T T ta.
Example 3.
T T T T T T ta ta.
What was different about this example from the first two? Pause the video or rewind to see if you can figure it out. The difference is that the beats are subdivided into groups of 3, while in the first two exercises, the beats were subdivided into groups of 2. Continue with this exercise, but also identify whether the beats are subdivided into groups of 2 or groups of 3. Example 4.
T T T T ta T T.
Example 5.
T T T ta ta T T T.
Example 6.
Ta T T T T T T T T T.
Example 7.
Ta T T T T ta.
Now let's talk about meter. Meter is how time is organized in music. It's the big idea about time. It's how we hear and experience time in a piece of music. An important part of meter is the beat type. You just practiced the two most common beat types, simple beats and compound beats. The beats that were subdivided into groups of 2 were simple beats. The beats that were subdivided into groups of 3 were compound beats. Let's try practicing again now that you know what they're called. Example 8.
T T T T T T ta ta.
Example 9.
T T ta T T ta.
Example 10.
T T T T T T T T T T T T.
Now you can define and analyze simple and compound beats. In the next class meeting, we will learn how to analyze beat types and visual and oral examples of real music. You will get lots of practice, so don't worry if you don't quite get it yet. And then in part 2, you will learn how beat types relate to meter.